Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AMIRSULAIMAN bin Abdul SAMAT, and I will do some brief introduction on our group project, which is network programming Docker. But firstly, I am going to introduce my other group members and their role. This is our group members. Firstly, we have me, myself, AMIRSULAIMAN bin Abdul SAMAT. I am responsible for creating the database and up all of the containers for the Dockers. And then next we have Muhammad IQBAL ZARIF bin SUHAIMI. He is responsible for the server and client for the C programming. And then next we have Muhammad AQIL bin JOHAR. He is responsible for the server and client for the Python programming. That is all for the introduction of my group members. Then next.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AMIRSULAIMAN bin Abdul Samad, and I will be continuing the presentation. First of all, for this group project, we'll be using Linux platform, which is Ubuntu, and for the database, my group will be using MySQL Workbench. First of all, let's go to the terminal. And now I will be showing all the directories for this group project that I've created in order. The main directory for this group project will be ITT440 GP, and in here I have create and separate for the Docker file that I will be creating for the MySQL and for the both of the server and client for C and Python. And let's go to the directory 01 MySQL, which is the directory for the MySQL. And in here you can see the Docker file and the source code of it. Let's see what inside the Docker file. So the Docker file there will be the database for the password for the MySQL, which is my -secret-pw, and I also put the name for the databases. And then for the source code, in here you can see the database that I have created. The name of the database will be gp-db, and the table user table, and inside it you have username, user point, and date time -stamp. And now we will exit the directory for the MySQL. We're back inside the main directory. I'll be showing inside of the docker compose.yml, which is to up all of the container at the same time. And as you can see here, all of the server client for both of the Python and C programming, I already have specified the port, which is for the C server 8082, C client 8083, and for the Python server 8084, and then for the Python client 8085. Now let's up the Docker container. First of all, let's enter root first, so it will be much easier. and we have entered the directory from root. And now let's up the container. As you can see here, all of the container has up, and for the server is ready for connection. And then now I will show all the containers whether there's all of them has already been up or not. As you can see here, it's already been up. Now I'll show the images. As you can see here, all of the image. And then next, I will show the database in the terminal. And then we will enter this file. Then we will enter the databases. I will enter the password. I will show the database. As you can see here, we have the database that we create, gp-db. We will show the tables in the database. As you can see here, the table which is user table already in it. And this is all the list of the data in the table for the database. Then let's go to the MySQL workbench. I already have created the connection for the database in the MySQL workbench. I just need to simply enter the password. Remember to enter it. And you can see the table in here. I will show what inside it. Here, as you can see, is the data inside this. It's the same as inside all of this. And that is all from me. I will pass it to my friend IQBAL. He will be doing the presentation for the server and client for the C programming. That's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqbal Zafir bin SUHAIMI, student ID 2022865176. Right now I will do my my part, which is I will introduce the server and client in C. Right now, I will show the coding first for the server and client. I will go into the number 2, which is the server, the C file. Here the list after in the file, which is Docker file and the source. I will enter to the source first. Here there's a 2 DHG file, which is 2 of the running file and 1 is the coding file. I will show the file first. Alright, and this is our coding for server in C. As you can see, there's a port using 8082. This is using the host server 1 MySQL, and the password for the database, which is my-secret-pw. Here the coding. Okay. Right now, I will show you. I will show for the client. Okay, this is client. Same like using the port 8082, and the server IP will be like it will connection with the 172.19.0.4. Is the coding, and the client can connect to the server and running such as add, delete, and show the table. Okay, I will go into I will compile the server and client. I will show you the server first. Okay, right now I will show the container first. In the Docker, using the command sudo docker ps. Okay, this is our file in the Docker. MySQL, server 4 for Python, and C. So I will enter to the server first. We will going into the SLC file. Alright, hit the file, and then I will need to compile it first. Alright. Okay, I will run it first. After that, we will run the coding first. Run the server using the file out. Okay, you can see the server is running right now. So we will continue to the client. We will compile and run it, same like a server. So we will enter to the. I will show the Docker container again. Okay, we will go into the client. Then we go into the directory, the src, the source, and we will compile. Oh, sorry, before that, showing the first, there's the two code, first coding, file coding for client, and the file. Run it first. Okay. After that, we will run it. Sorry. Alright. Here we will the server and client have been connected. You see this? The client have connected while when we run the client. So we will try to add the user first. We put the option number 1 and enter username, for example, test user 1. And then we need to enter the point, which is we enter number 9, for example. Then the server response, user already added successfully. You can see at the server. You can see that server already received the request and already respond. So I will show you in the MySQL workbench. It will be the update there. Yeah, they already update. Okay, we will continue back to the client. Okay, I will show the database. I will show you the database in the terminal. So we will get to the root first. Okay. Then we will go to the Docker PS to show the container first. Okay. Then we go into the server MySQL for the showing the database. Alright. You can see the directory. Okay, we will enter to the here Docker entry point in DB for the database. Okay, here I will show you the. Here I will go into the database by entering the MySQL. We will enter the username and the password, but the username already we know it at the first, so we just enter the password. Alright. Here to this, we are going to show the table first. Oh, sorry. Show database. Sorry for the error. I will show the command. Here our database, which is our group database here. Then we will get into it by using the command use group db. Alright. Then we show the table first. There is our group database table. Then we will select star from user table. Sorry, I'll get for the semicolon. Right, here as you can see, the test user one that we already input from the client. and the entry point. So here the test user, the result is okay. After we already add, we can see the test user 1 there. So right now I will continue for test for the delete for the user that we already entered the username and the database. Okay, we will using option number 2, is the user, enter the username which is the test user 1. So the server already respond, user deleted successfully. So we will select back the database to see if it update. Okay, sorry, there's an error in the database. So we can see that at first the database we already added is the user 1 at first. So right now we will continue to try delete it. First we need to end the connection first. So we just disconnect and we run it back. Just for the confirmation the end connection. So you can see the client is required for end connection. So for the server, we run back to turn it on. So it's running back. Then run back the Docker. We will using delete to delete that the username that we enter, which is test user 1. So the server already respond, user deleted successfully, and the server phone also have respond. So we can look back here. We will select star from user table. As you can see, the user 1 that we already put and already have been deleted. This is all from the client and the server. Okay, I will disconnect the server. Alright, and here the server already request for end connection. Okay. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is AQIL and I will be showing the server and client in Python. First, go to container. Next, I will show the coding for server Python. So this is the coding client. Now I will run the server. Sorry. is for the client. CD same with server. I will show the coding of client using Python. So this is the coding in client. Now I will add using file, but before that I will show the database first. So databases. Tables. SAMAT. Next, I will show in the MySQL. Now I will add user. This one. Next I will show same with MySQL. See that this one is there. Now I will run the server again. Now I will delete the user. See that this one is already deleted. Show the MySQL. Lalu same here is already deleted. Connection. I will run the server again. Now I will show database and server. Server spawn. This is the database content. I will show in server. Next, I will end the connection. So that is all for client and server in Python.